What Princess Leonor does away from the spotlight, the private side the palace rarely shows. What is Princess Leonor really like when the cameras are gone? We often see her standing at royal ceremonies, delivering speeches, or wearing a military uniform. Everything appears perfectly planned. But those carefully staged public moments reveal only part of the story. Behind every official appearance is a young woman balancing education, military training, family life, and the extraordinary responsibility of becoming Spain's future queen. The Spanish royal household has always worked hard to protect Leonor's privacy, not because there's something to hide, but because they want her to have as normal a life as possible while preparing for one of Europe's most demanding public roles. So today, we're exploring the side of Princess Leonor that most people rarely see. Not rumors, not gossip, just the quieter reality behind the headlines. A life hidden in plain sight. One of the most unusual things about Princess Leonor is how little the public actually knows about her daily life. Unlike many young public figures, she doesn't have public social media accounts. She rarely gives interviews. She almost never speaks about her personal interests outside official events. That silence isn't accidental. The Spanish royal household has consistently chosen to keep much of her private life out of the spotlight. For a future queen, privacy is considered part of her preparation. A student before a queen. Long before she became one of Europe's most watched young royals, Leonor was a student with homework, exams, and deadlines. She attended school like other teenagers, eventually studying at an international boarding school in Wales. Away from royal ceremonies, much of her time was spent studying history, languages, literature, and other subjects. Those years helped prepare her not only academically but personally before taking on greater royal responsibilities. The demands of military life today, much of Leonor's private routine is shaped by military training. Early mornings, physical exercise, classroom instruction, field exercises, long days with fellow cadets. Most of those moments happen far from television cameras. While official photographs are occasionally released, the majority of her daily routine remains private. It's a reminder that much of her preparation happens quietly, without public attention. Family moments stay family moments. Although the world often sees Leonor beside her parents during national celebrations, the family has made a deliberate effort to keep ordinary moments private. Vacations, family meals, conversations at home. These parts of her life are rarely photographed or discussed publicly. That balance helps separate the institution of the monarchy from the family's personal life. Learning through observation. Many of Leonor's most important lessons happen behind closed doors. She observes state meetings, receives briefings, studies constitutional responsibilities, learns about diplomacy. These aren't dramatic moments, but they may be some of the most important parts of her education as a future queen. Why the palace protects her privacy. Some people assume that because so little is known about Leonor's personal life, there must be secrets. In reality, the simpler explanation is often the correct one. The Spanish royal household has consistently emphasized protecting her privacy while she grows into her future role. That approach reduces unnecessary public pressure and allows her to focus on her education and official responsibilities. A future built away from headlines. The world often notices Leonor when she gives a speech or attends an official ceremony. But much of what shapes her future happens when no cameras are present. Hours of study, military preparation, meetings with advisors, time with family, personal reflection. These quieter moments rarely make international headlines, yet they may be the moments that matter most. Conclusion. Princess Leonor's private life isn't defined by hidden scandals or dramatic secrets. Instead, it's defined by careful preparation, discipline, and a family determined to protect as much normality as possible. The palace doesn't keep her private life out of public view because it's extraordinary. It does so because some parts of growing up, even for a future queen, deserve to remain personal. As Leonor takes on greater responsibilities, the world will undoubtedly continue to watch. But some of the most important chapters of her journey will likely remain the ones we never see. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more thoughtful stories about Europe's royal families. And let us know in the comments, do you think future royals should have more privacy? Or is public scrutiny part of the responsibility that comes with the crown? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.